When you walk or drive around the island, litter can be seen on abandoned locks, stacked up next to garbage skips, in wells and in sewers, or as Bajans would say, all over the place. During a 20-minute chat with the Environmental Health Officer, Sean Brathwaite, in Fairchild Street, the city, no less than 5 males urinated on the walls behind us, and about 7 individuals walked casually up to the garbage skip and threw their food containers and plastic bags next to it. Not one made an attempt to throw the garbage into the skip. Then came the rats.
They are nocturnal creatures, and you're seeing them before 6. Sometimes persons are calling and saying about 2, 3 o'clock. They are seeing them just running along. Persons walking, coming up from the bus terminal and going to the ZR stand, and they're just walking alongside you like if they are your pets. I have found that as a society, we have become more dirty, and we are not conscious of the bad habits that we are developing at this time. Householders, especially with vacant lots next door to their premises, refrain from dumping their cuttings on those empty lots. Because you will have persons will call the office and say, this lot is overgrown next door to me. The officer comes out and investigates the matter. So we're looking that we're going to have grass, a couple of woman tongue trees, some briar trees and so forth. But then we see fridge, washing machine, your hibiscus, the silver dollar, on the same very lot in which you are complaining. When we look in terms of the damages, we have the economic loss, whether it be looking in terms of food crops. We also look in terms of the structural, in terms of your buildings, having to seal up and those open spaces in your buildings. We also look in terms of fire, because the constant gnawing on electrical wiring, because they have to keep gnawing and able to break the continuous growth of their teeth.
Rats are known to spread several dangerous diseases to humans.
We have from leptospirosis, we have typhoid, we have rat bite fever, we have hantavirus, we have also the plague. Yes, we have those. There are a number of diseases that rodents will spread.
Persons should be very cautious when cleaning areas such as sheds by wearing gloves, long pants, enclosed shoes, and long-sleeve shirts. Feeding containers for your pets should also be cleaned thoroughly.
When we look in terms of disease like hantavirus, where that is the insulation of where the stool now has become dry and brittle, then you do not want you to be inhaling that. So you will protect yourself by having a face mask in place if you're going to be in that type of enclosed environment. When you have in terms of your animals, where your cats and dogs, and you are feeding them at night, right? When they are finished, to make certain that you wash out those containers properly, turn them down so that, and remove any evidence of the food that you would have fed your animal. Like if you say in terms of dog chow, you will find that in the dog chow there is a content of fish or chicken element in the dog chow. And for rodents have a very keen sense of smell, and that will draw them to the food that is there, right? And you need to clean up that, because you may have put down bait at your premises, right? And once that they have a food source and they still have that constant source of food, they're not going to go after the bait.
Next time you don't feel like finding a garbage bin for your lunch container or snack wrapper and you're tempted to just drop it where you're standing, think about the rats you will attract. The damage you cause today will be greater than you think. For our householders who need help with rat infestations, bait is available at polyclinics island-wide. Environmental health officers will also be available to advise and assist.